Paul, we're here at the Co-op Live. What does Pep Guardiola mean to Manchester City?
Oh, well, it means everything. You know, the incredible success he's had in 10 years is there for everybody to see. And you know, when he first joined the club 10 years ago, I think if you had asked him and anybody else that he was still going to be here 10 years later, they probably thought you were a bit mad, because the talk at the time was that Pep was only staying for 2 years, and then he got to 5 years and that was it, he was done. So the fact that 10 years and 20 trophies is an incredible achievement.
Exactly. And what sort of legacy does he leave? I mean, has he set a standard that City now have to keep following?
He has, and he leads from the top. You know, he's the best, arguably the best manager Manchester City have had, and if not in the Premier League and in English football. The standard he set, you know, it seems, you know, after the treble winning season and winning the 4 in a row and the quadruple, it seemed a lot of people are thinking that was him done, but how he managed to turn it back round and build other teams to be even more successful sometimes, you know, just shows you what a legacy that he's leaving.
Exactly. No, Bernardo and John Stones are also going. John's been a stalwart, maybe not so much last season, but Bernardo's been an ever-present. How big a loss is Bernardo? Yeah,
oh God, he's just a wonderful player, you know, and I think especially over the last few years, he's been the driving force behind a lot of the performances. You know, he came in as an attacking midfielder / wide man. You know, I think he's probably played every position apart from goalkeeper and centre half since he's been in. And he's just a real leader in how he plays and drags the team through. His work rate, his enthusiasm is a lesson to everybody else and his teammates, and he drags them through sometimes. And you know, John Stones is just an incredible footballer. You know, and that's, for me, and this is saying a lot about John Stones. You know, we've been so lucky to have Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, Sergio Aguero. John Stones is my favourite player. That Champions League performance when I think that he beat the record for more dribbles than Lionel Messi for a centre half was just completely off the scale. And you can see how much the club means to both of them and Pep by how emotional they were yesterday.
What do you see for the future of Manchester City?
Well, it's going to be tough. It's big shoes to fill, stating the obvious. And people are already comparing it to when Sir Alex Ferguson left Manchester United, and to a certain extent when Arsene Wenger left Arsenal, purely for the amount of time he'd been there. But I think the difference with Man City at the minute is the setup behind the scenes and the structure behind the organisation, never mind just the football club. You know, from the first team to the academy to the women's team, everything's set up for somebody to come in and be successful. I'm not saying it's going to be as easy as that, but the new manager is going to obviously want his own way of thinking. But from the players to the training ground to the stadium, everything's set up for success for somebody to come in.
It's the continuity of the club, isn't
Absolutely.
It's from the under-6s all the way up, because there's a philosophy that's drilled into them.
There is.
So the support the club will give the new guy, it'll be a case of hoping the fans give him a little bit of patience to reassure.
It will be, and they've just got to think back. You know, I remember when Vincent Kompany left and Fernandinho and David Silva and Aguero and De Bruyne, that was the end. You know, the fans were, how are we going to replace them? How are we going to get better? And somehow there's a structure in place in the recruitment side for these players to be replaced and still go on and be as successful as they were in the first place. And I'm sure that's the case at the minute.
Who's your favourite player of the Guardiola reign?
Wow, what a question that is. I've obviously mentioned Johnny Stones there. Got to be Kevin De Bruyne.
What a wonderful player.
Wonderful player, but we've been so spoiled, and you have the names I've just mentioned there as well.
I know exactly, and then there's more as well. Then you think of all the other players. Thank you for your time.
Cheers, thank you.
I can see him having a freak out there.
Yeah.
Good to see you, mate.
Cheers, you too.
You're looking really well.
Top man, thank you.
You take care. Look after yourself. Have a good night.